One Question is brought to you by Turnkey Search, a top industry search firm since 1996.
From the balmy Cleveland, Ohio, Bob tells me it's 77 degrees up there today. It won't be tomorrow, Bob, when you get some snow, but Bob Vecchione, Executive Director of NACDA, is on One Question, and Bob and I are going to chat a little bit about a brand new event that NACDA is executing in Colorado Springs coming up at the time of this recording, roughly 45 days from now. It's the Spring Symposium. It is an Athletic Directors-only event, and clearly, Bob, the place to start here is talk me through where you guys saw the opportunity, why there's an opportunity, and why athletic directors specifically should be very interested in the programming and frankly, the lodging in Colorado Springs and this spring symposium.
Sure. Thanks, Matt. Well, we looked in the mirror and noticed that through the years we've done a pretty good job of growing the business. We've now got 17 associations that we manage, and we realized that we needed to kind of focus more on the athletics director and their professional development. So what we did is we looked around for various leadership opportunities around the country, and we decided that the military institutions that we have in America are really the best incubators for leadership. And so we approached Jim Knowlton, who was on our executive committee, and General Johnson, the superintendent of the academy, spoke at our convention last year. And we asked her last year if she thought that would be doable, and she said, by all means, we would love to host it. And so we took that step and created what we feel probably is the best programming that we've ever put together in NACDA's 52-year history.
I commented to you before we started recording, and I'm looking at the agenda. There are some sessions on this agenda that I've never seen before in a NACDA or a member association context. So who put the programming together? And I mean, for instance, there's one that's, self-care, how to find balance and improved health and happiness amongst the daily demands of life. I mean, the daily demands of being an athletic director, my Lord, are numerous, continue to expand, and very difficult. So how did you leverage the membership or maybe some key constituents internally to create some dynamic programming here?
Well, your NACDA through the years has been very blessed with our leadership, and one of the reasons that we're at the position we're at right now in the food chain, if you will, is due to our leadership. So when you can call on people like a Kevin White or a Joe Castiglione to help with mentoring, I mean, they are the two godfathers of ADs in the food chain, if you will. And then, walking the talk, having a Gene Smith, a Sheila Smith want to talk about work-life balance. I mean, everywhere they've been, Ypsilanti, Michigan, Ames, Iowa, Phoenix, Arizona, now in Ohio State. I mean, when you can go up there and have a program that includes spouses, which is what we're doing, including your spouse, to have a separate program for spouses one day, and then have the spouses join the next, and have someone like Gene and Sheila talk about how they balance their life in Columbus, Ohio, and all the things that go with it, with family and being all 10 places at one time. I mean, we're very lucky to have that type of talent at our disposal, and they're servant leaders. They give back, and all we have to do is call, share our vision with them, and they all just jumped right in and say, how can we help? So we're looking forward to having a phenomenal session there. And then when you add the PhDs that lead our leaders at the Air Force Academy, I mean, it's really a win-win.
And the event is being held at the Broadmoor. And for those who hear this podcast that have never seen or been to the Broadmoor, and I'm looking at pictures of it now, it's not half a bad setting, Bob. Pretty nice.
Yeah, the Broadmoor is one of the finest facilities of its kind in America, and the perfect setting, Colorado Springs, we could have 85-degree weather, we could have 32-degree weather, But at the end of the day, it's a phenomenal spa, and the sessions that we're going to have on Monday morning for the spouses and partners, it's going to be, talking about diet, talking about, demands and how you find balance in that happy lifestyle, and then give them a little time to go to the spa or just relax, because, you really have to go somewhere and rejuvenate the batteries, and we couldn't think of a better place to rejuvenate those batteries in this time of year as to do it at the Broadmoor.
And if you're looking at the military academy engagement moving into the future, are there already some plans being developed for time at the Naval Academy or West Point, et cetera?
Well, we're going to really wait and see how this works out in a perfect world. We would like to we'd like to look at the other facilities also. Timmy Fitzpatrick, who's the AD at Coast Guard Academy, they also built a brand new leadership facility at the Coast Guard Academy. And then there's also a really unique facility in San Diego, the SEALs bases there, the Navy SEALs bases in San Diego, where they train, where they're headquartered, and so there's also some opportunities there. But this will be an annual spring symposium. It will be for ADs of every level. We have 1,700 member institutions, so any AD of any level with their spouse or partner is more than welcome to attend, and we really think we're on to something here.
And that's today's One Question, brought to you by Turnkey Search, a top industry search firm since 1996. One Question is designed to give D1 Ticker subscribers valuable insights on how executive leaders in college athletics think about key issues on their respective campuses, in their departments, or within their leagues and conferences. One Question is brought to you by Turnkey Search, a top industry search firm since 1996.